Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, teacher.
Thank you very much, Daily. I really appreciate that. So, hello everybody, how are you? Good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening, teacher. Have a good evening, you.
I am fine. Thank you very much for asking, Daily. I hope that you're good as well. Awesome, awesome. Hi Charles, how are you?
I'm
I'm
fine.
doing good, teacher. What about you?
I am fine. Thank you very much, Danielo. Thank you very much for asking. And thank you very much, Charles. I'm glad that you are good as well, okay? So, welcome everybody. Okay, guys. Well, today seems that we're just four, five in the session. So let's give them a couple of minutes, right? But in the meantime, right, guys? In the meantime, we are able to keep on how is it like going forward? Okay, guys, going forward with the content and also with the practice. Okay, guys. So let's start our day, right? So um today we are going to continue, guys, with gerunds and infinitives. Okay, guys, remember that this has been the topic that we have been discussing on the last sessions, and it is important because it is going to help you out to classify and know when to use gerunds, when to use infinitives, right? So remember that we have a lot of how is it? A lot of scenarios in which we are able to use gerunds or infinitives, and also depending on the verbs, if it's followed by a preposition or before the gerund or infinitive, we have a preposition, an adjective, or something alike. So we're going to keep on discussing that situation, right, guys, today. But I would like to show you, okay, guys, I would like us to watch a video regarding movies, right, guys, or scenes in which these structures are used, okay, guys. So bear with me a moment. I'm going to show you what I am referring to. So let's go back here. That's it. So I'll show you a video, okay, guys, again, and here we are going to identify where, okay, guys, where and how the gerunds and infinitives are being used, right? And you are going to also listen to certain harmony, okay, guys, certain harmony within the language, within the expression. So we are going to talk about that, okay? So just bear with me here because I want to make sure that we have it correct. Hmm, let's see. Is this one? Awesome. There you go. So let's watch the video, okay? And let's identify the gerunds and infinitives, okay? So let's go. There you go, guys. So here, right, as you can see, this was just how is it? This was just focus on gerunds, right? And we're going to analyze them a little just to make sure that we got pretty much the details about this. So bear with me a moment. I'm going to share with you the entire screen, right? So first of all, right, guys, here you can see that they are using the gerunds with different verbs, right? Remember that we have a list of verbs and structures that where we need to use gerunds. And one thing that I want to point out, guys, is this, okay? Is this a specific dialogue, right? So, whenever you are listing some series, right, guys? Or no, no, some series, but some activities, right? You are listing them up. Well, if you choose a verb which you can use or where you can use gerunds or infinitives interchangeably without changing the meaning of the sentence, and you are listing more than one activity, it is better to use the same structure. So, for example, in this situation, I like eating lunch by myself, activity number one, hanging out by myself, activity number two, playing ping pong by myself, right? So he is listing three activities after the verb like. And like can go along with gerunds or infinitives, right? Now, this is really important because you cannot or it's not usual, let's say. Is you can do that, but you can do it, but it's not usual to or common to say, for example, I like eating lunch by myself, to hang out by myself, and playing ping pong by myself. Even if like can be how is it? Can be accompanied by a gerund or an infinitive. If I choose to use gerunds, I it's better if I use gerunds for all the activities that I am listing. Okay, guys? Because this is really important as well. For example, I like to eat lunch by myself, to hang out by myself, to play ping pong by myself. Okay, guys? It is better that way, right? It is better that way. It sounds, let's see, it sounds better that way because you are listing, okay, guys, you are listing a series of activities or a set of activities, and it is better for you to do that way. Okay, guys, it sounds better. Okay, so again, even if the verb can go with gerunds or infinitives, if you are listing more than one activity, go with the same. Stick to the plan, okay, guys? Stick to the plan. If you used gerunds, go for it. If you used infinitives, go for it, okay? So that was just how is it like a detail that I wanted to point out, right, guys, to remark from this, because it is really important as well, because sometimes we don't say just one activity but we say a lot, right? So it goes the same if you use another verb that goes just with gerunds and you are like saying more than one activity, then go with gerunds, right, guys? All of them have to be the same, right? Because those are part of the main list per se, right? That's it. And well, here we see a lot of examples, right, guys? We see a lot of examples from different movies, from different, how is it? From different movies and series, TV shows, right, guys? So it's really important as well because this is how you are able to identify what we have been talking about, right? What we have been discussing so far. So in case you are watching a TV show or in case you're watching a movie or something like that, well, you're able to identify the use of gerunds and the use of infinitives, okay? When they act as secondary verbs or activities within the sentences, okay? That's it. So this is video number one, right? And now let's check video number two. which is pretty much gerund. Sorry, which is pretty much. Let's see. Which is pretty much infinitives, okay? Which is pretty much infinitive. So let me take a look here to open up the video. Hmm. I think this one is good. Awesome, guys. Oh, bear with me a moment. Oh, I have a message here in the chat. No, sorry, I couldn't see it. It says, "Hi teacher, how are you doing? I can stay. I can't stay too much because I'm at the work now. He changed my schedule. No, Jude now. Okay. Got you. Ah, I didn't notice, guys. I wasn't aware. He sent a message through the chat. So bear with me a moment. There you go. Awesome. Just bear with me, guys. Give me just one moment. Okay, so let me stop sharing this. And now, let me share this one. There you go. So, there you go, to infinitive. Great, so let's take a look to this one. The same situation, now it's just infinitives, right? So let's check this out. There you go, guys. So now let's analyze this, okay, guys? The same situation. So here we had like movies that are really popular, right, guys? That are famous. So bear with me a moment here. I just want to make sure that I can hear you guys. There you go. So here, right, guys, is pretty much the same situation we have been discussing, right, guys? Here we have examples in real movies, right, guys? In real movies, some of them you might know, some of them you might not know them, but still, it's important for you to identify it, right, guys? It's really common. It's really common to use gerunds and infinitives in English, right? So in this case, right, if we go one by one, for example, this one, right, this one, the Harry Potter one, right? Let me see. Where is this? Ah, there you go. So here, right? He has sportingly agreed to help with a short demonstration. Okay, guys? So to help is the example of the infinitive in this situation, right? So it's something that when you hear it, right? When you hear it whenever you are watching the movie, you may not notice that they are using the infinitive, right? They are just mentioning an activity, but you have to pay attention, right, guys? This is how you are able to identify the different scenarios in which the ones that we just discussed, right? Or also more scenarios or more verbs that need to be followed by an infinitive in this case, right? So agree, right, needs to be followed by an infinitive when we don't have any preposition in between. So he has sportingly agreed to help with a short demonstration, right? Now, if I keep on moving, right here, I have the ice age, right? Ice age here. So as well, right? Hey, look who decided to show up, right? Who decided to show up, an infinitive, right? And this is not the main verb of the sentence, it's just an activity or an extra or a secondary verb that we see within the dialogue. Okay, guys, within the conversation. And here is the same, right? Diego, I was beginning to worry about you. Now here I have the ing because I am using the past progressive tense, right? I was beginning. That is why I see the ing in this situation. Not because I am mentioning another activity. No, it's because it's part of the main structure of the tense that I am using, okay? So, I was beginning to worry about you. Okay, guys, I was beginning to worry about you. Let me see here. I think we have more. I don't find it. Uh, yeah, here we go. So, are you still planning to change the way we humble scientists? Okay, guys, again, are you still planning? Present progressive, right? Are you still planning to change the way we humble scientists? Right? Infinitive, right? To change. That's it. And the ing is part of the tense that I am using in this situation, right? Now here, let's see. I think it's more. There you go. I learned to play the piano in 3 days, right? I learned to play the piano in 3 days. So here, learn is a verb that goes followed by an infinitive. So that's why I see that within this scene, right, guys? So, and we have a lot of examples. Okay, guys, we have a lot of examples that we are able to how is it to mention, right? Because it is really common to use infinitives and gerunds, guys. This is why it's really important because of course you are always trying to add more information to your responses. You are always trying to give or provide more information about the how is it about the life itself. It's not that I do, I make, I run, I eat. No, right? I like, I learn, I agree, I decided. I mean, we use a lot of things to express our thoughts, right? That's it. So, well, that's the introduction that I wanted to share with you because this is the moment in which we are going to connect everything. Okay, guys, we are going to connect everything pretty much. So, Bear with me a moment. Let me open this up and share my screen with you. Uh-huh. There you go. Awesome, guys. So today we are going to check the last, let me see, yes, it's the last situation or the last functionality that gerunds and infinitives can have in English, okay? So let's see, this is it. Awesome. There you go. Great, guys. So here, right, guys, today we are going to talk about the use of gerunds and infinitives as subjects in the sentence. Okay? So, remember that subjects, right, guys, is the main situation or person that I am referring to in the sentence, right, guys? So, we are going to talk about that now. Okay, so gerunds as subjects. Okay, guys, gerunds as a subject. Let's read this out. Let's read this out loud. Let's see. Baby, could you please help me out to read the slide, please?
Hi, teacher.
Hello, baby.
For example, swimming is an excellent form of exercise, gerund only. Eating vegetable gives you a lot of extra energy, gerund plus another no. Reading romantic literature proves to be an unpopular habit in students.
There you go. Thank you very much, baby. You got it. Okay. So these are the examples, right? So gerunds act as nouns. Remember what a noun is, guys? Are the words that we use to refer to people, things, animals, and so on, right, guys? Are concepts pretty much. If I tell you fire, for example, fire, okay, immediately you get like an idea, right, guys? You get either a how is it, a mental image of a fire, or you have knowledge, right, guys? Previous knowledge about fire and what it is referring to. So that is a noun, right? So gerunds act as nouns, which means they can be the subject or object of the sentence. Remember the object answers to the question what, right? The subject, it's about who or to whom. Okay, guys? So, or about what am I talking? Okay, guys? That's it. So, if they are acting as the subject in the sentence, right? Just as like a normal noun, a gerund or gerund phrase can be the subject of a sentence, right? So, here I'm no longer using the subject pronouns or subjects, right? I'm not saying my mother likes, I like, we enjoy, right, guys? No. I am now I am now using a gerund as the subject of the sentence, right? For example, swimming is an excellent form of exercise. Okay? Swimming is an excellent form of exercise. So, about what am I talking about? Who or what is the main situation here? Swimming, right? So, this is why swimming in this case is a subject. Also, because the verb be in this case is joining or accompanying the subject swimming. So, for example, if I say swimming was an excellent form of exercise, swimming is an excellent form of exercise, or swimming Let's see. Swimming makes you healthier. For example, swimming makes you healthier. So the verb is talking or is referring to the activity swimming, right? So here is not longer a verb, right, guys? It's no longer a verb. It's the activity that becomes the subject. About what am I talking in the sentence? What am I referring to? Okay, guys, so swimming. The same happens with example number two. Eating vegetables gives you a lot of extra energy, right? So, about what am I talking? What noun am I using? Eating vegetables, right, guys? Eating vegetables. So, this is what they mean by gerund phrase. Because here I don't have just the eating activity, but eating vegetables. It is a phrase, right? So, eating vegetables gives you a lot of extra energy. So, it becomes the subject of the sentence. Okay? And number three, reading romantic literature proves to be an unpopular habit in students. So here it's not just reading. It's not reading proves to be an unpopular habit in students. No. I have a gerund phrase. Reading romantic literature proves, right? So reading romantic literature. That is the gerund phrase. It is specific per se. Okay, guys? If you want to put it that way, we can do so. So, in this case, this is how gerunds can become subjects in the sentence. Okay, guys? They are not acting as secondary verbs anymore. They are not acting as main verbs in the sentence. No, right, guys? Because the main verb in example number one is the verb to be, right? Is. In example number two, give, right? In this case, you know, to the simple present, gives, right? And in example number three, prove, or in this case, in the simple present, proves, right? So those are the main verbs. And swimming, eating, and reading are subjects. Okay, guys, are subjects in the sentence. Cool? So that's what, that's what happens with gerunds. Okay, guys, that's what happens with gerunds. Now, bear with me a moment. Let's go with infinitives as subjects. Okay, guys, infinitives as subjects. So, let's take a look here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Where is this? Okay, there you go. So, let's go with infinitives as subjects, okay? So, let's see Charles. Charles, could you please help me out to read this slide, please?
Incentives can be used as subject at the beginning of a sentence. To learn is the main goal of the student. To lose weight requires eating healthy food. However, germs are more common for this. Learning is the main goal for the student. Losing weight requires eating healthy food.
There you go. Awesome. Thank you very much, Charles. So there you go. Okay, guys. In this case, infinitives can also be subjects in the sentence. Okay, guys, can also function as subjects in the sentence, right? Here, I could say, to learn is the main goal of the student. To lose weight requires eating healthy food, right? I can say it. And when I am talking about using gerunds or infinitives as subjects, there are not there are not many rules, okay, guys, to know if it's better to use a gerund or if it's better to use an infinitive, or that I have to be aware of the verb that is going to be the main verb. I mean, it's not like that, okay, guys? Those things do not apply to this, okay, guys? Because here, let's say that I can use either gerunds or infinitives, and the meaning of the sentence will be the same. Now, it is important also for me to let you know that there is a detail about this in which I can base my decision, my choice, around if I use a gerund or an infinitive, right? When we use gerunds when we use gerunds to or as the subject in the sentence, it is way more common. Okay, guys, it is in spoken English. It's what we do. Okay, guys, it's what we do. We rarely, okay, guys, rarely use or hardly ever use the infinitive in spoken English. Okay, guys, in a conversation, it is way more common for me to say learning is the main goal for the student, right? Than to learn is the main goal of the student. Okay, now if we talk about a formal context, okay, guys, a formal situation. I don't know. Let's say that we are within a congress or we are within an important meeting within I don't know, the government, or we are reviewing a document that is really antique, right? That it's antique, that has a lot of years, right? I may find infinitives as subjects because it's way more formal. Okay, guys, it's more formal to use infinitives as subjects, right? So I will find the use of infinitives in, let's see, in a really formal situation, or is not that common when we are talking, when we are referring to the spoken English. To use infinitives as subjects is not that common. Okay, so that is the only detail, pretty much. Okay, that's the only detail that it will provide me with information, or will provide me with the tools, or the how is it, like the general aspects. And in a conversation, which one should I use? Well, when you are talking in a casual way, in a controlled environment, when you are with your friends, with your family, even at work. Okay, guys, even at work, you are able to use gerunds because it's way more common. Okay, infinitives. It doesn't sound that natural in spoken language. Okay, guys, in the spoken language, in spoken English, and we are talking about a formal situation. Okay, guys, a formal situation. For example, do you remember Shakespeare's? Okay, guys, Shakespeare's famous phrase, to be or not to be? That is the question. Right, guys? We are talking about a language that is formal, that it's because he is a poet, right, guys? He is a writer. So the context of the writing is really different, right? To be or not to be, right? Now, if we are within a normal conversation again, gerunds are common. Okay, guys, gerunds are way more common than infinitives. Okay, so that is the difference pretty much. Okay, now of course, I mean, it's up to you, right, guys? It's up to you if you want to use infinitives in a situation, right? But you may get a comment, or you may get like a, how is it, like a gaze about, I don't know, like, why are you using an infinitive, right? Right? Or you may get a look about, that sounds weird, right? Because again, it's not that common. Okay, guys? It's not that common. But you are able to do that, okay? You are free to do that pretty much. Cool. So that's it. Okay, guys? That's it. Infinitives and gerunds as subjects. Okay, guys? This is the last step that we were missing, right? We got there. And I would like to know, is there any question, guys, about this? No? Okay. Great. So, well, let's continue then, right? Now, these are some uses, okay, guys, or the usage that I can give to infinitives, right? With another, um, how is it? With another details in mind, right? So remember that infinitives can be used as objects by following some verbs, right, guys? Remember, gerunds can work or can be used as objects by following some verbs as well, right? Infinitives do the same. Remember the list that we reviewed, right, guys? There's a list of verbs that go always with an infinitive, and another list of verbs that always go with gerunds, right? So this is because they become objects, right? Remember, objects answer to the question what, right? What? For example, he deserves what? What does he deserve? To win, right? So this is an infinitive working like an object, right? So he deserves what? To win. Because deserves is one of those verbs that go followed, right, guys? That go followed by an infinitive, right? He let's see. She chooses to play, right? She chooses what? Oh, bear with me a moment, guys. I think that I'm missing an S here. C, no, an O. There you go. She chooses what? To play, right, guys? So again, the infinitive is working like an object. Okay, guys? Now let's go with example number three. They want. What do they want? They want to cook dinner. Want is another verb that has to be followed by an infinitive. Okay, guys? Good. Now, let's take a look to situation number two of infinitives, okay? Let's see. Daily, could you help me out, please, with situation number two?
Okay, teacher. Number two. Infinitive can be used as object complement. She's forced, forcing me to wait. He pressured me to marry him. Janet's father wants her to go to Harvard.
That's it. Thank you very much, Daily. You got it. Thank you, thank you. Cool. So, infinitives can also be used as object complements. Okay, guys, object complements. Now, um, I don't. I want to mention, guys, that me, her, them, us, right, guys? All of them are object pronouns. Okay, guys? So this is why it's referring to object complements. Okay, guys? So she is forcing who? Me. Because I am, let's say that receiving pretty much or getting the action, right? She is forcing who? Me. I am the one who is receiving in, like to put it in words, right? Somehow, who is receiving the force, right, guys? Or the, how is it? The situation, right? She is forcing me. I am the object of her action. And the complement of that is to work. So this is what they mean by object complements, right? So she is forcing me to do what? To work, right? He persuaded me. Again, he is like taking action. He is performing the action in the sentence, and that action is affecting someone, and that someone is me. I am the object of that someone. Okay, guys? I am the object of the activity or the action. So, again, he persuaded me about what? To marry him. Okay, guys? To marry him. And then, example number 3, right? Janet's father wants her. So, Janet's father is like how is it, like triggering the action because he wants something, but he wants her. So the action of him wanting something is going to be on her. Okay, guys. So about what? Okay, you know, Janet's father wants what? Or Janet's father wants her to do what? About what? Well, to go to Harvard. Okay, guys, to go to Harvard. There you go. Now, mm, that's it. Okay, guys, that's it pretty much. When we are talking about infinitives that function, right, guys, or that can be used as object complement. Okay, there you go. Now, let's go with example number 3 or situation number 3. Just bear with me a moment. Nice. Hmm, awesome. Now let's continue. Okay, let's go with situation number 3. Let's see, Danielo, could you please help me out with situation number 3?
Yes, I can. Infinitive can be used as subject complex. All I want is to be left alone. The best thing in life is to spend time with those you love.
There you go. Thank you very much, Danielo. You got it. Thank you. So
You're
situation
welcome.
number 3. Thank you. Situation number 3 of infinitives, right, is that they can be used as subject complements. How so? What do you mean by subject complements? Well, let's take a look to the examples. All I want is to be left alone. Okay? Is to be left alone. So, this is a subject complement, right, guys? Because here I am giving more information about what I want. Okay? So, all I want is to be left alone. The best thing in life is to spend time with those you love. Okay, guys? There you go. Let me take a look here. There you go. So here I am complementing the subject. The subject is the best thing in life, right? That is the subject. Now, in this case, okay, I want to know more about it, right? I want to know more about it. The best thing in life is to spend time with those you love. Okay? There you go. Now, here, as we see here that they can be used as object or subject complements, right, guys? It is possible that we also hear gerunds coming around. Okay, guys, in the same situations. Okay, I could hear sometimes, right? For example, when they work or they are subject complements, right? Someone could say the best thing is in life, the best thing in life is spending time with those who love you. Okay, guys, or with those you love. So, in this case, I can say a gerund here. The best thing in life is spending time with those you love. Or the best thing in life is to spend time with those you love. Okay? And this is like, because this is like a gray area. Okay, guys? This is a gray area talking about infinitives and gerunds. When we talk about objects and subject complements, we get into a gray area, right, guys? Because for example, in the last or the previous scenario, right? For example, I had no idea that you were talking to him about me wanting vacations, right? So here, the structure of the sentence, you may think, well, but you are saying me. That is the object. Why are you using wanting? Why are you using a gerund, right? Again, this is a gray area, right? So, depending on the structure, I can use a gerund to make it easier or to make it more clear about what I want to say, okay? Using the same example, you told me, you never told me about him trying to betray me, for example. So, again, right, guys, it's a different situation, right? Why? You never told me about him trying to betray me. Here I have about him. Okay, guys, about him trying to betray me. Okay, guys? So, again, here is not like a boom, I don't know, a black or white, right, guys? There are some situations, such as the verbs, the list of verbs that they cannot change, right, guys? Or the situation within the adjectives, or about the adjectives and the prepositions, right? Those are 100% like that. Okay, it's not that I can change them. But when talking about objects, object complement, subject complements, we have more. Okay, guys, we have more information about that. So it's not that after an object, or when I would like to use an object complement, I would, okay, guys, or I must use an infinitive, because that's how it is and you cannot change that. It's not like that. It is going to depend. Okay, guys, it's going to have like different, how is it? Like different fates. Okay, guys, different fates into it. So that's really important as well. Okay, guys, that's really important as well. Because in movies that happens. Okay, guys, in movies that happens. And when we talk about nuances, okay, guys, the nuances that this type of situations have, such as the object and subject complements, these is where I can tell you that it might change, okay? But the previous ones are like that. Those are black or white, okay, guys? Those are like 100% or nothing, right? That's it. Awesome. So, with that being said, let's practice a little bit, okay, guys? Let's practice. So, right now we are going to focus on gerunds as subjects. Okay, guys? So we're going to fill the gaps. We are going to fill the gaps or the blank spaces with the gerunds of the verbs that we have to the right side of the screen. Okay? So you have to choose which one completes the best each one of the sentences using the gerund as the subject. Okay, guys, as the subject of the sentence. So let's do this. Let's go 5 minutes and then we are going to check it out. Okay, so 5 minutes on the clock and then we are going to check this out. Okay, let's go then. All right, guys. So let's check this out. Okay, just bear with me a moment here. There you go. So let's go with number one. Let's see. Deli, could you help me out with number one, please?
Number one, eating like of vegetable is important for good health. Eating.
That's it. Awesome. Thank you very much, Deli. You got it. Thank you, thank you. Eating lots of vegetables. It's important for good health. Thank you. Now let's go with number two. Let's see, baby, could you please help me out with this one?
Um, Feeding, feeding in packing space as difficult in the morning.
Awesome. This one, finding a parking scene.
Finding.
Mhm. There you go. Awesome. Thank you very much, baby. You got it right. Now let's go with number three. Let's see, Danielo, could you help me out, please?
Hello.
Hello. Let's go with number three, please.
Okay. The number three is swim. Swim about other people, cultures is fascinating.
Okay. Swim is you go to a pool and you swim. But do you swim
Swim.
about other people?
No.
Uh-huh. So, what other option do we have?
Cooking.
Okay. Cooking about other people. Mm, not no. No, because you don't cook about other people. You cook for other people. Okay? No worries, no worries. Let's take a look. What do you think? Let's see, Charles. Oh no, Charles disappeared. Okay, no worries. Let's see. Delhi, what do you think? Number three?
Daily teacher,
Which one? Learning?
learning. Yes,
That's it.
learning about other people and culture is fascinating.
That's it. Correct, right? Learning about other people and culture is fascinating, right? It means the more you learn, right, guys? The more you know about them, right, guys? The more you are able to share about them, right? So, learning about other people, right? That's it. Now let's go with number four. Let's see, Charles, could you help me out with number four, please?
Reading,
Nice. Could you read the entire sentence, please?
reading help you to learn English.
That's it. Reading books and magazines can help you to learn English, right? That's it. That's amazing, guys. There we go. Now let's go with number five. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Baby, go for it. Mhm.
Cooking, cooking is fun. I love making dinner for my friend.
There you go. Cooking. Cooking is fun. Awesome, awesome. You got it. So, yeah, that's it. So, by this card, guys, what am I missing? It's a great way to get fit. But I'm afraid of the water. Let's see, Danielo. Sorry, I was sleeping. No worries, I was sleeping. I got you. Yes, I know, guys. No worries. This is another level, right? So let's go. Number six. Which one am I missing?
Swimming.
That's it. Swimming.
Swimming.
There you go. That's swimming, right? Cool. So swimming is a great way to get fit, but I'm afraid of the water, right? Cool. That's it, guys. So there you go. Now we are practicing, taking gerunds and making them subjects of the sentence, right? Now let's go with, oh, bear with me a moment here. Let's go with this one. Okay, guys, with this one. Now, we are going to transport ourselves to the scenario where gerunds can be the object. Okay, guys, the object in the sentence. Okay, so it's something similar, right, guys? Just gerunds. You have to choose which one completes the best the sentence so that we can check it out. Okay, so again, 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes on the clock, and then we are going to talk about it. Okay, as well, gerunds only. Okay, guys, gerunds only. So let's go, guys. Awesome, guys. So, 5 minutes on the clock. Okay, guys, let's take a look to this just to make sure that we are correct. Okay, so we are going to do this together. You can open your mics and let me know the answer. Okay, so let's go with number one. Let's see. I often go to the beach on weekends. I like.
Swimming.
I swim.
Great. I like swimming. Right? There you go.
Swim.
Awesome. Now let's go. Oh, we got number two. Okay, we got number two at once. So Robert has a red sports car. He enjoys driving, right? There you go. Now let's go with number three. My friends hate. They always eat
Cooking.
at
Cooking.
restaurants.
Cooking.
Good, right? There you go.
Cooking.
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 That's it. So my friends hate cooking. They always eat at restaurants, okay? Let's go with number four then. Mary likes TV.
Washing. Washing.
Watching.
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 Great. There you go. Watching TV. But she doesn't have a television, right? There you go. Now let's go with number five. I bought a new bicycle last week. I love.
Suckling. Suckling.
Cycling.
Suck.
There you go. Cycling, right? Oh, there you
Right.
go. Bear with me,
Five.
guys. Tino, Nino,
Five.
just bear.
Five.
Five.
Yes, let's see. Yeah, this is changed. Okay, let's go again. No worries, no worries. Here the animations went crazy. So let's go again. Okay, so we have swimming, driving, cooking,
Cooking.
watching,
Watching.
cycling. There you go.
Cycling.
So number six, if you like,
Reading.
Reading.
there
Reading.
you go. If you like reading, there's a great bookstore nearby. Okay, guys, nearby. There you go. Awesome, guys. We got it. Okay, awesome. So now let's continue. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you some of you to read the sentences. Okay, guys. There you go. So let's see. Baby, could you please help me out to read sentence number one?
I often go to the beach on the weekends. I like swimming.
There you go. Now, heads up with the pronunciation of this. To the beach.
To the beach.
Yes, because otherwise we are going to refer to something else, okay, guys? Yeah, because this is one of those words that, depending on the pronunciation, it can be misunderstood. So, beach, it goes like E, okay? Awesome. There you go. Thank you very much, baby. Now let's see. Charles, could you help me out with number two, please? Okay. Or let's see. Danielo, could you help me out with number two? No, I cannot hear you. Okay. Or let's see, Daily, could you help me out with number two?
Robert has a wet his for car. He enjoys driving.
There you go. Thank you very much, Daily. I really appreciate that. Now let's go with number three. Baby, could you please help me out?
My friends hate cooking. They always eat at the restaurants.
Awesome. At restaurants. There you go. Thank you very much. Now let's see. Daily, could you go with number four, please?
Number four.
Hmm.
Mary likes watching TV, but she doesn't have a television.
There you go. Thank you very much. Now let's go, Danielo. Go with number five and number six, please.
Yes, I can. Number five. I bought a new bicycle last week. I love cycling. Number six. If you like reading, there's a great bookstore nearby.
Nearby. Awesome. There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, guys? You got it. Okay? You got it. You got it. Great, guys. So now we are going to let's see. What time is it? Oh, we have time. Okay, no worries. So we are going to continue with this. Okay, guys. Now, the activity is the following. Okay, you are going to fill the gaps. Okay, guys, you are going to fill the gaps with let's see, with the relevant activities that you like or dislike. Okay, guys? So, for example, hi, how are you? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm doing great. What about you? I'm doing fine. What are you doing this weekend? What do you like to do? Well, let me think. I love cooking and I like visiting my parents and I hate washing the dishes. So I'm still thinking about what to do. What about you? This is pretty much like you need to fill the blanks, okay, guys? You need to fill the blanks with your likes and dislikes, okay, guys? Here I don't have like a list of verbs, but you are going to decide, okay, guys? You're going to decide which ones are you going to use, okay? So let's go for it, okay? 5 minutes on the clock, and then you will share with us what do you like and what do you dislike, okay, guys? So let's go. 5 minutes, and then we will role play, okay? Go for it. Awesome, guys. So let's try this out, okay, guys? We are going to do the following, okay? As here, I have, for example, I love, I like, I hate, right? And in the other field, right, guys? In the other gaps, I have as well, I hate, I like, I love. So what we are going to do is that in pairs, okay, guys, someone is going to play A and someone is going to play B. What does it mean? Well, if I am A, I will fill the blanks of A when he or she says I hate, I like, I love. Okay? Because you decided three or more activities. So now you are going to put them into the role play. And the one that plays B, okay, guys, that plays B is going to do the same. When B mentions what they love, what they like, and what they hate, you are going to put the verbs, right, guys, the gerunds or infinitives that you chose, okay? That's it. Make sense? So let's try to do this, okay? So let's see. Let's go. Baby, could you please play A and Danielo, could you please play B? Okay, so whenever you see the blanks, you have to put on the activities that you listed, okay? So let's go. Whenever you're ready, guys.
I, how are you?
No. Okay, let's see. Deli, could you play B, please?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing fine. What you what you're doing this weekend? What do you like to do?
Well, let me think. I love sleeping and I like uh, playing football. I hate cooking, so I'm still thinking about what to do. What about you?
I am understand. I am not sure what to do. I had swimming, but like running, and I love cycling, so maybe I will do that.
That's great. Let me know if you want to get together. I have to go. Nice to see you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Great, guys! Woohoo! Nice, guys. You did amazing. Cool. You got it, okay? You got it. So that's it, right, guys? That's it. You mentioned your likes and dislikes, and it was really interesting because it matched, okay, guys? It matched with the rest of the role play, so that's really cool, okay? Awesome. So let me ask, let's see, Charles, are you here?
Yes,
You are awesome. So, would you play A and let's see, Danielo, are you here?
I'm here, teacher.
Yeah, okay. So, Danielo, play B. Okay, so Charles A, Danielo B. Okay, whenever you're ready, guys.
hi, how are you?
Hi, nice to see you. I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing fine. What are you doing this weekend? What do you like to do?
Well, let me think. I love and I like. I'm so still thinking about what to do. What about you?
Uh, I understand. Not sure what to do. I like, but I like uh, running.
Okay.
That's great. Let me know if you want to get together. I have to go. Nice to see you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Don't
Okay.
be shy. Don't be shy.
Okay, so we got lost, okay guys? We got lost here. Just to make sure, guys. Well, here we had to complete, right guys, with things that we like or we don't like. So, in this case, for example, I love singing, for example. I love singing and I like dancing. I hate
Okay, forget
reading.
it.
Aha, right? There you go. So, Charles, you said you like what? Running? Running?
Korea.
Which one, sorry?
Running,
Winning.
run.
Running. Okay, okay. There you go. Awesome, guys. There you go. Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. No worries. Okay, we got it. So, with that being said, okay, guys, that's pretty much it. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it for today's class. Let me go back. There you go. So, thank you. Okay, guys, thank you very much for the participation. Thank you very much for. I know that the schedule and all of that is I don't know is like something that we have to work, right, guys? In the situation that I know that you are tired and all of that, but I really appreciate you guys because I know that you are making an effort and I can tell, okay, guys? And of course, the effort that you do today, okay, guys, the effort that you put today into learning English, right, guys? You are going to see that, okay, guys? You are going to feel that you are getting somewhere out of this, okay, guys, or you are getting something out of this, okay? So, with that being said, I hope that you have a great weekend, okay, guys, that you have a lot of rest, a lot of sleeping, and a lot of cycling and a lot of running, okay, because you love to do those things. So, I hope that you rest a lot. See you on Monday, okay? See you on Monday. And that's pretty much it, okay, guys? So, thank you very much, everyone. See you on Monday. Good night. Bye bye.
Good night.
Thank
Good
you
night,
so much,
teacher.
teacher. Have a good
Good
night.
night, teacher.
You too, guys. Bye bye.
See you Monday.
See you.